Hi everybody, May Flom here, and it was, fourth or fifth day of school or so when this photo was taken. And as I'm going through the September Elle Studio kit, I came up with that there was a daily routine card, and I thought these two together would be really great. And then I got to thinking, I have a class all about tried and true layout designs, and I got to thinking about mixing a couple of ideas from there. One of them is about working with things that are where you start with a square or a block in the middle and then add bits and pieces around the edges. And another one of those ideas involves doing a grid, and I thought going somewhere in between those two might just work out. So that's where I am at. That's what I am playing with here. And what I am noticing right now, and what I'm absolutely loving right now, is how these tags and bits from this kit line up so nicely. Like, this tag is exactly the same width. So if I put this tag down here and then this card above it, it's going to be the exact same width. I can also use this little September, since this was a September photo. If not, it was one of the last days of August. We're close enough. And then I've got that right there. I've got this Say Cheese that I could use. I really want to get in here and use up, I don't really want orange, the green, the meow, none of those. The meow is really not going to get used. I don't have cats. So I think the meow I'm going to see about putting under here and then moving this around a little. So that'll just be like a little white block, and then moving this one down here. Now, unfortunately, I got a little adhesive on this tag and it ripped a little bit, but I'm not going to let that stop me from using it because I can cover it up with a button, with a sequin, with something. What I really want to get at right now is just getting these all aligned, and I think I like how this looks right here. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my journaling here and glue everything down. With everything glued down, I have added some gold letters, and then to keep that gold accent going, I added just a little bit of washi tape here and here. I love this gold sparkly washi tape. And if you're wanting a source on this, it was from a little Heidi Swap kit that I don't think is made any longer. I do love my older supplies, but I know it gets hard when you can't source them. I'm hoping to find a new source for that glittery tape style washi. Okay, so I've got these acrylic stars also from Elle Studio, and then I've got my little blue button jar or bin out here. So I think we are ready to get embellishing. This is going to be a pretty simple page because I want the focus to stay on that photo, and I've already got a bunch of little bits and pieces going, so I don't need a ton. I do want to put a little cluster right in this area, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a little glue down. And I will start with maybe not a huge, maybe about a medium size button. And then I'm going to throw in a little star action here. And I think right about here we'll throw in a star. I'm using perfect paper adhesive, as I generally do. And you guys, this page does not need a lot. I'm really liking the way it is. I have these little paper clips that are kind of cute and that I don't often use. I'm kind of thinking that I might see if I twist this, if I flip the direction here, I should be able to, there we go. I'm just trying to get it to flip around so that I could say go like that. The only problem is then it's kind of sticking up, so I'm kind of feeling, I love these little paper clips, but at the same time, they can really be a pain in the behind. So like that one, I just trimmed off the excess, and I'm just going to put a little liquid adhesive on it and just set it onto my page. That'll be enough to hold it down, but it won't be so much adhesive that it's going to mess up anything. I do feel like I wish I had a few more little accents here. It's just a little bit plain. Here is a big fabric-y brad. I don't want anything to be, oh, how shall I put this? I don't want anything to take away from the photo, to take away from the story. But at the same time, I don't want it to look so super plain that it's boring. I don't want to flip through and just not even pause on it because it's completely boring. So, shaking up some mist here, and I'm gonna grab, I have a scrap of paper here. This is a scrap of paper here I was using for sketching, so I'm gonna grab that. And I will flick some mist right here and right here. And then I'm going to go the other direction. I'm just keeping that covered so that my photo doesn't get all yucky. And if you get some mist on the word, don't worry, you can just kind of wipe it away if you don't want it there. It's pretty forgiving, at least at first. Now that Heidi Swap mist needs to dry, so I'm going to let it dry, but I should be able to complete my embellishing while it does. And what I'm kind of thinking is, I'm kind of going back and forth on this, guys. I want a couple more accents here. It's a little sparse for my tastes, although if it's not for yours, this could be easily could be a stopping point right here as it is. And then I think I'm going to try to get just a few more buttons going in here. I love all the shades of blue going on these tabs, and I love that patterned background paper. So I am going to put one right here, and let's see, light blue there, a little darker blue there. Actually, not that light blue. I'm going to put, this one's even smaller. And then we'll put that light one up top here. And I really like this guy, so I'm going to put that up there. And then I'm going to come in here with just a couple of sequins. And I think I was thinking about going with pearl. The gold sequins could be good, but I think I'm going to go in with some pearl type sequins here. So I'm just going to lay these out. And you can see how quickly this is coming together. It really doesn't have to be hard. And quite honestly, just using a couple of design features that I know and love, things that I know work well for me, things that I feel like really are not just no fail, can't fail, always wonderful ideas. Those scrapbook designs, those, and it's not even always a full design, in partial ideas, those really keep me creating at the pace that I do. And if you want more ideas on those, I'm going to give you a link there in YouTube to my tried and true scrapbook layouts class, because that class is going on fall and winter 2015 into 2016, and is going to be so packed with ideas. You guys really don't want to miss out on that. That's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to get that started. Now there is that little splash of pinky red color, so I'm kind of feeling like I'm just trying to decide where exactly to get one of these. I think right there should be good. And then if I can get this last one on here, that's great. Just because one more little spot with the pinkish reddish color. I really like how this one came out. It uses so many of those Elle Studio little elements from that September kit, uses up a bunch of my little stars, had a lot of fun, and kind of just talks about what what the girls' daily routine is here in general, what days they're doing what, all that kind of fun stuff. All right, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this. For more, please be sure to subscribe here to my YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.